Okay, let's finish up these last couple slides here, and then the final 3 slides will be your homework. Slides 6, 7, and 8 are your homework problems, but we're going to do slides 4 and 5 together. Solve by factoring. Okay, so remember, the method is, when you have a trinomial like this, you want to add up to the middle and multiply to the end. Figure out what 2 numbers accomplish that. So to add to -6 and to multiply to 8 would be -4 and -2. Now that is factored. However, we're not done. It wants us to solve this now. So we have to write the 2 values of x that would make each parenthesis equal 0. Remember this? We've done this for a few weeks now. So the value 4, if you plug the 4 in to the first parenthesis right there, that would create the value of the parenthesis to be 0, because it'd be 4 minus 4, and you get a 0 that way. And then in the other one, the answer is going to be 2, because if you plugged in a 2 right there for x, you would get a 0 in that parenthesis. And those are your 2 solutions. This one is not yet in standard form, so we have to subtract 21 first. You always want a 0 on the other side of the equal sign before you could ever factor these. So 2 numbers that add up to 4 and multiply to -21 are going to be 7 and 3. But we have to add up to +4, right? We want to add up to a +4, which means the 7 has to be positive and the 3 has to be negative. So then from there, our 2 solutions are going to be -7 and +3. Those are your 2 solutions to your quadratic. Those are your final answers. All right? I know I'm going through these pretty fast in the interest of time because we want these videos to be under 5 minutes. All right? So these 2 problems here, this one's already set up for us. This first one. 2 numbers that add up to -12 and multiply to 36 will be -6 and -6. So you get an answer of 6 twice, which really just means you only have to write it once. You just have one solution for that one. You don't have to write x equals 6 twice. It's the same number. Last one, not in standard form. We want to get everything on one side. I'm going to move this thing, 2x squared, to this side. It's just easier to do it that way. That's okay if you have the 0 on the left. That's totally okay. All right? We're going to need to do a GCF first for this. Pull out a 2 of everything, and you get that. And then this thing, this parenthesis can now factor. 2 numbers that add up to 10 and multiply to 25 are 5 and 5. So x plus 5 and x plus 5. And then finally our answer is going to be -5 and -5, which you don't have to write twice. You only have to write it once. That's it. That's your answer. X equals -5. So there you have it. That's the whole file. Your homework is slides 6, 7, and